Hey guys, and welcome back to Beat 'em Up Joe's. This is Monday, and this is my This Week on Beat 'em Up Joe's live stream. I'm a little tongue-tied right now. But this week, I have a few games that I've picked over the last week, and a few, little small announcements, and then we've got some other games that we're going to be streaming this week, throughout the week. But let me gather myself. Hey guys, and welcome back to Beat 'em Up Joe's. Like I said, this week I've got a few pickups that I picked up from the last week, and I've got a few streams to talk about. And first, let's talk about that small little 1-minute video that you just saw. This is a new format that I'm working on because of the Instagrams and the Facebook. My hope is that I'll be able to post these videos to Instagram and the Facebook and whatever, and hopefully this short video will catch people's attention, and I'll, convert more subscribers and that sort of thing. So that's what that's all about. Pretty interesting stuff. Check out that interview with David Brevik on IGN Unfiltered. Ryan McCaffrey does a fantastic job chit-chatting with David Brevik about Diablo and Diablo 2 and Justice League Task Force that Silicon and Synapse were working on at the same time that the other part of Blizzard was working on the same exact game, and how they were very similar to each other even though they weren't really like talking to each other. This is pre Blizzard, but and that stuff about Mortal Kombat, how they went to go look at Mortal Kombat and they were talking about, hey, maybe we will, port this game to consoles, and turning it down. I mean, how much do you have to be kicking yourself to have turned down probably the biggest arcade game in the 90s doing that home console port? So very interesting stuff. I plan on putting together several of those videos during a week. They're real easy to make, real quick, and if you see that in your Facebook feed or your Instagram feed, it's a real quick video. Doesn't really take much of your time. You don't need to listen to the audio. I just have my theme song running underneath that, so it's just an idea I'm throwing around. As you guys know, I'm just kind of throwing stuff at the wall to see what will stick. But cool idea, I thought. I've also got one about the Resident Evil 2 alligator. I'll play that at the end of this stream, and we're going to play some more Mother 3 tonight. I'm really excited to play more Mother 3, so that's what we're going to play tonight. But first, let's talk about the games that I've picked up over the last week for this week. We'll probably be streaming some of these during the week. But anyway, I've been looking for this one for quite some time now. Not because it's super rare or because it's expensive or anything. I just haven't seen one. And I was in my local game shop and I happened to see this copy of Shadowgate. And it's actually pretty nice condition. It has a battery in it, so it has that gold label on the back. Come on, focus. Let's go back. Forward. Focus. I do have I do have another camera on the way. My buddy Jason's helping me out with that, and so hopefully we'll get video just a little bit better as far as my webcam is concerned. So hopefully that works out just a little bit better. But that's Shadowgate. I'm going to be doing as best I can anyway. I want to do like an overview of like the original versions of Shadowgate and why I think that this one is cream of the crop. And this is a cool game, guys. If you've not played Shadowgate on the NES, definitely check it out. The soundtrack blows me away. I love the soundtrack to this game, and it's a nice change of pace from, you know, all the action games and the shooter games on the NES. Point and click adventure, very cool, very medieval type. A little bit of fantasy in there, but mostly like gothic medieval castle stuff. Very cool. I love Shadowgate. Next, I have a rare title, but this is done by the company Rare. This is RC Pro-Am. If you have played the Rare Replay on Xbox One, you'll notice that this guy was in there. This is a very cool racing game on the NES. I love RC Pro-Am. There are a lot of games like this, even to this day. Going forward, you had things like Super Off-Road is really cool on the Super Nintendo. Very similar style to RC Pro-Am. There was a PlayStation 3 game that was like radio control cars that played very similar to this. It was very cool. But check out RC Pro-Am if you've not on the NES. This is one of my favorite racing games on the NES. Along with Danny Sullivan's Indy Heat. That is a very cool racing game on the NES. Next, I have a game that I've actually never played, but in recent years, this has been thought of as, you know, one of the classic beat 'em up games on the NES. But I was always thinking, you know, like Double Dragon and River City Ransom, things like that. But this is a say hi, Bob.
Hi.
My son wants to say hi. But this was an arcade conversion from Taito. This was, you know, many people here lately are saying like the granddaddy of the beat 'em up genre here lately. So I decided to pick this guy up, give it a shot. I'll be playing the arcade version as well at some point. But I like that title. I like the dude with the skull vest. But very cool. You know how you guys know how I like my beat 'em ups, so we're gonna check that out. And then the last game that I have picked up this week was actually a request. This is Prototype 2. My buddy John requested that I review Prototype 2, so we'll be doing a stream of this at some point. We may start on Saturday, and then I will be doing a review of the game. This is a cool, like, superhuman, what do you call it? Dadburn. You're a superhuman mutant with powers and different morphing abilities. It's an open world game. Very much beat 'em up, hack and slash style game. Very cool. If not a little generic and a little last gen from this particular era. So it got some hard knocks for those reasons, but it's also a lot of fun. And you know, the story is what it is, but it's actually, you know, pretty decent for what it is. But it is a lot of fun. I enjoy Prototype 2, so we'll be refreshing ourselves on that game probably starting this Saturday, and then I will have a review on coming up after that. But those are the games that I've picked up from this last week. We'll definitely be playing some Shadowgate, some RC Pro-Am, and Renegade. I will probably play the arcade version of Renegade as well, just to kind of see the differences and that sort of thing. I'll probably have like a short video showing the differences between the older version of Shadowgate. I've played the PC DOS version, and I've seen some of the Mac version. I need to get a hold of an executable of the Windows 3 version and check that guy out. It looks a little weird. But I really think that the NES version is the definitive version of that game, be for the soundtrack and just the streamlined play flow of the game. I think they really nailed it on the NES. So we'll definitely be playing some Shadowgate and kind of talking about the differences between those games. But also this week we'll be playing some Mother 3, and I'll be doing some more of these short videos, video game history, news, that sort of thing. And those will pop up in my Instagram feeds, my Facebook feeds, be it on my personal page and on my Beat 'em Up Joe's page. So join those pages if you have not already. Definitely join my Instagram page, my Facebook page, Beat 'em Up Joe's. Beat 'em Up Joe's just about everywhere, Twitter, and so you'll see a lot of these smaller videos pop up, just kind of quick, easy video to catch your attention and hopefully convert some more subscribers to Beat 'em Up Joe's. That's the main goal, but they're also really cool, quick history and news format videos. So like I said, there's a Resident Evil 2 alligator one that I did as well, pertaining to the news that the alligator was coming back for the Resident Evil 2 remake. So I will show that to you guys now, and join me about half an hour, 45 minutes for some more Mother 3. We'll play for a few hours and see how much further we can get in that game. So let me pull up the alligator Resident Evil 2 video right quick, and that will take us out. But I really like this format so far, just for kind of, getting quick bits of news and history to you guys that are already following me and subscribed and rung my bell on Facebook, but also for those folks that don't know who I am. I can put these up on my feeds, like I was saying, and these are quick little videos, hopefully catch some attention and convert some more followers to my streams and to my YouTube channel. But anyway, like I said, this is another one of those 60-second videos about the Resident Evil 2 alligator. So I'll catch you guys in about half an hour, 45 minutes for another Mother 3 stream. Thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll catch you in just a bit.